Once again, back with the current episode of Marvel's What If. What if Doctor Strange lost his heart instead of his hands? Most episode was interesting. It starts out, well, in the original story, he was on that little road. Doctor Strange drives off, ends up getting his hands crushed. But in this one, his girlfriend was in the car with him, and she died. So this is where this story takes place, in this universe. So Doctor Strange is pretty much trying to figure out a way to reverse time and erase a specific point from happening. So he goes to basically the same thing. He finds, the ancient one, whatever they train him, whatever. And he becomes obsessed with trying to go back in time. He gets the hold of the time stone, figures out how to use it, goes back to that point, even after the ancient one tries to stop him. And he realizes at once he saved her or stopped it from happening, it happened somewhere else. Like instead of going on the road, they went somewhere else. She ended up getting hit by a car. Or one time she drove and she ended up still dying. And it was like no matter what he did, she was supposed to die in that universe. Not in the real story, but in that universe she was supposed to die because that's what set him on the path to become Doctor Strange. And that's what he was being told, but he couldn't accept the fact that this girl was dying. So at that point, they told him that was an immovable point in time. Like, you can't stop that from happening. But then somehow he found out it is possible to stop an immovable point from happening or change it. And you had to increase a lot of energy. You had to inhale energy from other beings. So he started casting these spells to bring other demonic life forms and was absorbing them. And it did it for a while. You didn't know how long it was. You start seeing the days go by like boom, 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 and you don't realize how long it's been there. And then they come to find out they say he was there for like centuries. I'm like, centuries? I'm like, it's hundreds of years? So all the other Avengers, everybody's dead? Like, what's been going on? Like, he's had the time from this whole time and he just kept absorbing energy over and over and over again till he finally got enough energy to stop it. And he finally gained energy after being told again, don't do it. He still tries to do it. So here's what happens. At some point, he got split in two. It was that Doctor Strange, the one that was trying to stop his wife or girlfriend from getting killed, and then another Doctor Strange. Somehow they got separated. And the good one had to try to stop the old one from doing what he was trying to do. So they had a confrontation. They're fighting during their little spells, but this man is way more powerful than you. There's nothing really Doctor Strange can do. But he put like a protection incantation on himself. That was the only thing that was keeping him around the battle for as long as it did. But then when that wore off, he absorbed his other self and then stopped the moment from happening. But when he did it, it caused his universe to start collapsing. And that's when the Beyonder, the guy that starts the beginning of all the what ifs, came to him, told him, you've been warned, but you tried to keep doing it over and over again. So that was a wrap. You died. It was over. And when his girl died. And that became the end of that Doctor Strange. It was kind of sad, but interesting in a way, because it was like, dang, well, Thanos never showed up. He couldn't find the time stone, obviously, because Doctor Strange had it wherever in that little isolated area. All the other ones just died off, and he stayed there over and over and over again, and he had to pay the ultimate price for trying to stop something. Pretty much it was a love story. I give it 3.5 out of 5. It was good, but it wasn't my favorite one out of the old what ifs. Looking forward to next week's, though. So, like, subscribe, comment. What do y'all think? If y'all saw the episode, leave your opinions down below. All right. Until Wednesday. Deuces.